So after the state fair time, it's back to school, and then it's pretty much Thanksgiving and Christmas. So why not look at Christmas trees at the Minnesota State Fair at the Agriculture Horticulture Building? There are over 100 trees on display this year. And to tell us all about how they got picked and what we should look at, we have Ben Wilson here, Minnesota Christmas Tree Association President. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so first off, it smells so good in here. That's one reason to come down here. But how do these trees get picked? How do they end up here?
Any tree grower in Minnesota can choose to bring their trees down here to the state fair. We have 11 different categories based on the species. Then they enter the trees in. So it's really just as simple as that.
Wow, and they're judged, they're selected. What's the process with the judging?
So the judging, we've got 20 judges, and those judges are the people. Basically, we went and said, hey, who better to judge than consumers? So we want to make sure we have selective, discerning Christmas tree buyers. And they were down here Monday morning, judge the trees. Once they have made their selections, the first place tree in each category then goes into the final vote. And that's how we pick our grand champion and our reserve champion.
I love that. I know that would be so hard to pick because all of them look so amazing. And they come from local farms, right?
Yep, all over. Yep, so we got them as far north, I believe, as Grand Rapids.
Wow.
And obviously all around the Twin Cities. And everywhere in between.
And your family has been bringing trees here since, what, the 60s? Right?
1969. My dad won a blue ribbon on a Norway pine. So, and we've been bringing a tree here every year since.
All right, so you're a pro. You're a pro. We have the right person to talk to. So there's not decorated trees and then decorated trees. This is what I'm super interested in. And it was really a community effort to get these trees decorated, right?
Yep, so the story goes a few years back, we were really losing steam in the decorated division. It was basically like my aunt and my grandma and a few other ladies that were decorating. So we said, how can we make this, more of a community involvement? We said, well, how about we have people come down and decorate the trees that aren't tree growers?
Okay.
So the association, our association provides the tree for them, and they just sign up and come down and decorate a tree. So this year we had our record number of 25 decorated trees on display here. So lots of different, there's a Wicked theme, there's a Taylor Swift. Yeah, the Wicked, I like that one too.
Half of it's green, half of it's pink.
Yep.
That's so cool. Okay, and so we looked at undecorated and decorated, but the people get to choose which ones they like, right?
Yep, so we've got a people's choice. So every tree has got a number on it, and you actually just come down, select your tree, whichever one you think is your favorite, both in the decorated and the undecorated division.
And how many people do you see floating through the building throughout the time?
Oh my gosh, it's constantly busy down here, and we've got, just like everywhere else at the fair, we've got people that this is their favorite spot, and they have to come every year and get that, like you said, the first smell of Christmas.
And honestly, it'll give you really great inspiration for your own tree at home this year. Okay, so besides the trees and the voting, what else can folks do? I know there's like a spin the wheel type
we've got the wheel of fun. So it's our own version of the wheel, and it's really cool. It's got a lot of different categories within the Christmas tree arena, but it's like dad jokes. Okay. So it's funny like dad joke, and then when you answer the question correctly, you actually get to sign a smaller wheel as your prize for being here. So it's a lot of fun.
Gosh, I absolutely love this. Thank you for giving us a breakdown. Come to the Agriculture Horticulture Building if you want to vote, if you just want to get a sense of Christmas. It's a great place to stop by.